now that I'm finally allowed back in my office, there's quite a few things that I need to go over. And I'll start with the small stuff first. Alphabets came to me and asked to be reinstated as a manager. Now, Bitz has been nothing but loyal to this company, and he has been fair as a referee. So I have no problem granting him this request. Although, he still will be under contract as a referee as well. And before anyone in the locker room starts whining and crying that that's not fair, Alphabets will not be allowed to referee any match involving anyone that might be under his management. Because after all, I am nothing but fair. Speaking of fair, I'm sure all of you noticed I was nowhere for 2 days in a row of VWAA events. And the reason for that was one individual and his belief that since DY&H proved for the second year in a row that we are better than the best, there had to be some, I heard as he said, funny business. So, that individual is J.J. Valiant. He decided to do an investigation. And during that investigation, I was suspended. And I heard from the rest of the members of DY&H that during my absence, he decided to do things his own way, which he can do. After all, he is vice president and co-owner of the company. But the things he did, they're just not right. Starting with Jet Riley. Jet Riley faced Ben Cruz, a match I decided to have. JJ decided that if Jet wins a singles match, that she can get a tag title match. Singles match, tag title match. Now, that sounds fair, doesn't it? Now, if he would have paid attention, he would have realized that Jet's cohort, Cedric Keys, is already signed to face DY&H's Demon King of Hardcore, Atlas J. Horn, in Bourbonnais in a kingship for contract match. Now, next wave will be in Bourbonnais, and they just might bless you with their presence and a tag title match, but it's not going to be against Jet Riley and Cedric Keys. And along with the DY&H issues that one Mr. Valiant has, he decided that the Amazing Quan would let me get to that in a second. Okay, this is more important. Amazing Quan came to me quite a while ago, and he had a question of the Manifest Destiny 3 Mr. Main Event Battle Royal. He was the second to last participant in that Battle Royal. And the winner, well, he wasn't even signed, for what I know. And he feels that that Mr. Main Event contract should be his. Now, I understand that things happen, that I can't control everything. So I spoke to Quan, and I asked him, what is it that he wants? And he said he wants to be the owner of that Mr. Main Event contract. And I spoke to the winner, one Sumo Libre. He is the owner of that contract, but that contract can't be used. So I asked him, what would it take to have Quan get that contract? He said he wants a match. And in that match, if he wins, he gets to still be owner of that contract because he still is the owner, but he wants Quan's mask. I can do that. That's fine. Now, getting back to the Amazing Quan. That man proved to everyone that he is better than the best. And he is the first ever VWAA frontline medalist. I put him in a match in Addison against Cedric Keys. Now, Mr. Valiant decided that he was going to defend that medal 2 more times the next day. Now, and people say, I'm drunk with power? You tell me who is.